Bryant. We're getting ready for game time on Sunday as we bring in meteorologist Brandon Lawson. Looking at the bank, how are we looking for the game time forecast Sunday, Brandon?
Man, looks good. Just as good as what we had last Sunday. We've got temperatures in the 70s, gorgeous conditions, and we'll see likely more sunshine this time. I do think there'll be some clouds here and there, but overall looking at a really nice forecast for the Cowboys and Panthers game on Sunday. Again, temperatures staying really into the 70s. Pretty seasonable air for this time of year. Hopefully, we're bringing the heat on the field just like we did against Miami on Sunday. We got to keep pounding here as we get into the weekend. Rico Dowdle was certainly pounding on Sunday for sure, over 200 yards there. Cold front racing through the area this morning. Not much rain with it, though. We need the rain. We absolutely need the rain, but Mother Nature's like, this is all you get. Just a few isolated light raindrops here and there this morning. Most of that is in Lincolnton right now, also down in Cleveland County. We got a little dot of rain in southern Cabarrus County right now, and then also just a spotty shower over Salisbury and Rowan County. So overall, folks, this isn't going to be a washout of a day today. We're just looking at light raindrops here and there through the day. Don't cancel any plans. I won't rule out a brief downpour this afternoon just in case we increase the instability, but I wouldn't count on it. I think most of us actually today will be staying dry. Only about a 30% chance of rain. Now, this cold front's going to be moving out pretty quickly tonight and into tomorrow. So notice high pressure building in from the north. That's also obviously going to bring in a lot of cooler air from the north, but it's also going to be bringing in some clear skies and sunny conditions. So we've got some really nice fall days ahead. I want to point out Denver, 45 degrees this morning. Salt Lake City, 46. 39 degrees in Minneapolis. That's where the cool air is behind this front. That cool air is going to be sagging down to our area as we get into Thursday and also Friday. You see the big dip in the jet stream there, all this blue popping up over the Carolinas later this week. That's cooler air. Now, the blue doesn't necessarily mean cold or snow or anything like that. Just means the temperatures are going to be below normal for this time of year. Highs tomorrow, upper 60s, low 70s. We'll be in the 80s today, so about 10 degrees cooler tomorrow, and we'll be in the 60s in the mountains. Friday morning, man, waking up to 48 in Charlotte, 43 at Hickory Friday morning, 35 in Boone. Could have our first frost. There's talks from the National Weather Service offices about frost advisories in the mountains Friday morning. Yeah, it's just the season, right? Getting cooler. Upper 60s, low 70s on Friday afternoon. Upper 50s, low 60s for the mountains. Tracking our first nor'easter later this weekend and into early next week. It's a coastal low at first, developing just offshore there. So a lot of heavy rain, strong winds along the coast as we get into this weekend. Could be rough for the coastal areas for sure. And then that nor'easter works its way to the north. Not expecting much wind from that, but we will be a little breezy here over the next couple of days as that front pushes through and we get that big dip in the jet stream. So it's a heads up there. Ragweed pollen going to be lowering here as we go through the next several days. Temperatures starting in the 60s and 70s this morning, rising to the low 80s this afternoon. So 7-day forecast showing really nice conditions, looking good for the weekend. That low will stay offshore and will be seasonable this weekend and into early next week after the big cool down to close the work week. You're watching Queen City News Now, the most desired, most local news in Charlotte. We'll be right back.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.